Hey friends, it's Kylie McKinney here with True Prosperity Financial Coaching. Today I want to share something that could change your child's financial future forever. 15 practical ways to teach children about money broken down by age. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to this channel and sharing the video with individuals who may benefit from the content that is shown in this video today. So, as we get started, let me say, of course, I personally do not have children of my own, but I do have nieces. I have nephews. I have little cousins that meet each one of these age brackets that we'll talk about today. And you may have people that you may, if you're not a parent particularly, you may be a grandparent or an uncle or aunt, or maybe an older sibling that can share these tips with the children that you are in contact with as well. So let's get started. Let's start off first with those who are preschool and kindergartner age. These will be ages 3 through 6. Number 1, use a clear jar to save. Let them see their money grow, and a clear jar makes the saving process exciting for them. So let them see by a clear jar that you would put out there, you putting money in or they putting money in, and let it grow over time. So that's one way you can teach them about money, by having a clear jar to save. Number 2, set an example. They're watching you. Model-wise spending, model-wise giving, and generosity. Because there's an old saying and a wise saying, but true. More is caught than taught. Number 3, show them that stuff costs money. Let them hand the cash to the cashier when you're going to the grocery store, so that they can connect early. With money by that process. For those who are elementary age or middle school age, now these will be ages 7 through 13. Number 4, show opportunity costs. If they buy one thing, they can't buy another. So buying an item here would mean you can't buy an item over here. Buying a pair of shoes over here means you can't buy the watch over there. So show the opportunity costs when it comes to money. Number 5, give commissions and not allowances. Pay for work done and not just for existing. In other words, you're paying that child for work they actually do, so they can connect with the fact that service gives them the opportunity to obtain money. Things like sweeping the floor will be an example. Washing dishes will be an example. Maybe taking out the trash may be an example. So with these, you're giving commissions and not just an allowance simply for existing. This is a great way to teach children at this age about money. Number 6, avoid impulse buys. Teach them to wait 24 hours before making a purchase. That shiny object they want to get immediately, have them step back for 24 hours and see if they still want that object a day later. This is a great way to teach them how to have impulse buying as part of their lifestyle when it comes to finances. Number 7, stress the importance of giving. Let them find a cause that they want to support and have them put money toward that cause. It could be a cause such as a homeless shelter, or maybe dealing with a ministry overseas, or a ministry in their own neighborhood, or some kind of a cause that they believe in, teaching them how to give money toward that. This way you're teaching them and stressing the importance of giving. Number 8, and this now goes into those who are teenagers, those ages 13, or ages 14, I should say, through 18 years old. So how do you engage children at that age with money? Well, number 8, teach them contentment. Teach them contentment, that gratitude over comparison. The fact that it's better to be content with what you have than chasing after things to trying to get what other people have, or what you think they have. Because one thing about it is not about keeping up with the Joneses, because if you keep up with the Joneses, you're going to find out the Joneses are broke too. So again, let them know that the grass, it can be just as green on their side of the fence if they just water the grass that they have. So teach them contentment when it comes to finances. Number 9, give them the responsibility of a bank account. Consider opening up a savings account for them where they can know what it is to deposit money, know what it is to withdraw money, know how to balance a savings account book. So again, teaching them the value of banking, the value of opening up an account at this age, so that when they get older, they know the value of what goes in has to be accounted for, and what goes out needs to be accounted for as well. Number 10, get them saving for college. Get them saving for college early, whether they're planning to go or not. At least get them in the mindset that if college is something that you're thinking about doing, put money aside now. Maybe $50 for a month, or maybe $10 for a week, or maybe $1 a day. Just any amount they have to put it aside for college. This gives them to save early, for a goal they want to reach later on. Number 11, teach them, since we're talking about college, teach them to steer clear of student loan debt. Student loan debt is at a $1.6 trillion crisis in this country at this point. And the last thing that we want to do is have our children go or add to or be a victim of that particular crisis. So teach them and show them the long-term cost of debt. That even though, college may be in their view, to aim for that through other ways other than getting into debt through a student loan, such as a scholarship, such as applying for grants, things of that nature. Because what you want to share with them is that people that get into student loan debt are paying that debt off well after they've graduated from college. So again, making sure they have that mindset to steer clear of student loan debt, because one thing about it, debt is a thief. It steals from your future by having you pay for your past. And also, debt takes away options. So at this age, we want to let them know that they don't want debt coming in, taking away their options, because they have a bright future ahead of them that they want to make sure they're walking into. So steer clear of student loans. Also, when it comes to debt, number 12, with teenagers, teach them the danger of credit cards. Explain interest and how debt grows. Explain that when you are purchasing something on credit with a credit card, you are very well paying for something that you don't have cash for at the point to pay, or at the moment to pay for. So that means that you're paying for something well after the object is used, or you've gone to the place to enjoy whatever you paid for. And also let them know about interest, that interest works in two ways. Interest earned is a reward, but interest paid is a penalty. And when a person has credit card debt, they're paying interest, which is a penalty on what they did not pay off up front with cash. So it's teaching the danger of credit cards. Unfortunately, we have companies now, credit card companies, that are beginning to target teenagers, especially when they go off to college. Not even 18, 19 years old. Yeah, I can remember I was only 18 years old and had a credit card company come to college my freshman year to give me my first credit card. It was $800 limit, but still, it was the fact that they came to me as a young man that barely knew about how to handle money, give me a credit card that I all automatically went into debt for. So again, teach them the danger of credit cards, that cash is king, that they can pay for cash, or if they have to use a card, a debit card. But that's something you're going to teach them also when you're teaching them about banking and savings accounts and checking accounts. Number 13, get them on a simple budget. Teach them how to track income coming in and track expenses going out. That's what a budget is. It's a cash plan for your money. It's you taking note of all the income coming in, less the income going out. And as you're teaching them, teach them how to have what's called a zero-based budget approach. A zero-based budget approach. Again, income coming in minus expenses going out ought to equal zero. And that's before the month begins. But now, instead of going down that deep path, again, teach them the basics about budgeting, being a cash plan, or is having a cash plan for your money. You telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. That if you want to have a goal to reach or something to do, you must have a plan, and that plan is budget. So teach them to get on a simple budget. Number 14, introduce them to the magic of compound interest. Show them how money grows over time. Show them that when money's saved and put in the right places, it can grow. There's a saying that manure, in one pile, it stinks. But that same manure, when it's spread, it grows things. So show them how money can grow when it's spread around in places and positions that it can grow over time. So show them how money grows over time through compound interest. Talking about teenagers here. And finally, number 15, help them figure out how to make money. Help them figure out how to make money. Again, I mentioned earlier entrepreneurship. When I talked about giving a commission instead of allowance to the younger age group, I believe the preteens. Well, as they are teenagers, some may want to venture off into working or even doing a little side hustle. Let them know the importance of that, and let them know that when service is provided, they get something that's called a certificate of appreciation. And what is that? It's called money. So help them to figure out how to make money or to earn money. How to, if it's part-time work they're doing, working at McDonald's maybe, or, a side hustle they're starting, washing cars, mowing lawns. Let them know the significance of how money is made, and that's through work and that's providing a service. So if you found this helpful, please, again, subscribe, like, and share this video with those you know will benefit from what's been heard today. Parents, the earlier you start, the stronger their foundation will be. So again, if you're a parent, if you're a grandparent, if you're an uncle, an aunt, maybe you're just an older sibling, please take this opportunity to share with our future of tomorrow and future of today the value of money. Again, you're not just teaching them about dollars. You're teaching them discipline. You're teaching them generosity, and you're teaching them vision.